Hey Cancer, how are you doing? This reading is for Cancer for the second half of August, mid-month reading, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link, it will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on for the fabulous and most beautiful Cancerians? What do you need to know? What do you need to see if your high is good? Present time, justice, it's kind of on its side. So is something a little bit lopsided? Present time, you have justice, major arcana 4, Libra. What's coming towards you? The 4 of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. What you are focused on is the 8 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. In your blocked and challenged position is the Emperor. Major arcana 4, Aries, also read that as Scorpio. And your outcome is the Devil. Major arcana 4, Capricorn. Okay, Cancer, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have justice, and justice is about contracts that bind you to another situation, person, job, whatever. But this justice card is also firm and fair decisions, equilibrium, the balancing of the scales, and this is also cause and effect. If you put energy into this justice card, are you getting anything back in returns? It is also about legal documentations, signing on the dotted line. This is also about good karma, standing in a place of integrity. There's a win-win for you in the forecast. And in your focus, you have this 8 of Wands. And 8 of Wands is, yes, velocity, vitality, the arrows of love, doing something you love. This can also be creation or signing on some kind of new contract. This is also good news or an adventure. So you could be going somewhere, planning a trip, or, you know, plane, train, automobile, setting yourself free. See how the birds are flying? Flying high. So what is this justice card? And the 8 of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And the 8 of Swords is self-imposed prison, feeling like you're stuck, tied, trapped in some kind of circumstance or situation, that your hands are tied. But this can also be a thing of hand your fears over to the universe. You are limitless with adjacent doors available to you. Whatever you're bound or stuck on or in some kind of bind with the contract, this is about getting away or going somewhere. Travel, it feels like you can't travel somewhere, but why? Because what's coming towards you is the 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups can be, yes, pity party or complaining. There could also be a lot of complaints going on, but 4 of Cups is about emotionally withdrawn from a circumstance or a situation. The milk has expired, the milk has curdled. So it means you've overgiven or overstayed in some kind of circumstance or situation. But I'm also getting something about watch the distractions. This could be people that are complaining around you. Or maybe that this is a job. You feel stuck, tied, trapped in some kind of job and you're complaining a lot, but you need to take more action. But I'm also getting about waiting for some kind of news or letter. 4 of Cups is also an energy of my Debbie Downer or my negative Nancy. Somebody who's more pessimistic or versus optimistic. This is high vibrational energy. So high vibrational energy attracts in high vibrational things, opportunity, and places. But I'm also getting something about feeling stuck in some kind of circumstance somewhere in your life. What is this 4 of Cups? And the Knight of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And the Knight of Swords is blunt force communication coming in out of left field. But I'm also getting some kind of disappointing news. Or you might have to deliver disappointing news to another individual. Because this is about, here's truth and facts. This has disappointed me here. I'm disappointed there. It feels like you're opening up possibly a can of worms. Knight of Swords can also be hastiness or jumping to conclusions, picking something apart. Or somebody could also be very nitpicky around you, like picking you apart. picking your work apart. There's just something about picking apart. But that Knight of Swords can also be determination. It means stay on task and laser focus. Go around anybody who is distracting you. Knight of Swords can also be somebody who is pissed off and angry. But I'm also getting cross your T's, dot your I's. This is really fast moving energy. You could miss a step. So going somewhere fast or quickly, or doing something fast and quickly, you could miss a step in some kind of circumstance. Like stop and smell the flowers. Okay, so this 8 of Wands. Good news. News travels fast. Disappointing news that you have to deliver. And the King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And you know, the King of Swords is here's the facts, here's the truth. So a lot of facts coming out into the light. And you know, King of Swords can also be getting a second opinion or great advice. This person has the cases of the smarty pantses. It is also about stoicism and being very reserved. I'm also getting something about a reservation, like putting in a reservation somewhere and you're going somewhere. So that could be, you know, a hotel. So your reserve is ready. King of Swords can also be something about a judge, lawyer, a doctor, an attorney, getting a second opinion. Or there is some kind of contract here, like there's agree to disagree, or a person around you wants power and control over a situation. Because in the blocked and challenged position is the Emperor, which is another contract, law and order, firm and fair decisions. Somebody here is not seeing the bigger objective. They are not budging. And there is something about control and power. Same thing with the Devil energy. Devil energy could be a blockage, but it is also somebody's pride and ego getting the best of them. You know, Emperor energy can also be about a company, like dismantling a company, breaking down a company, not engaging in any kind of distracting company. And you're only as good as the 5 people you surround yourself with. So something about unexpected company. A company. Okay. What is this Emperor? I'm getting somebody here also. Yeah. Something about stepping down, taking down this Emperor. And the 2 of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Wow. And the 2 of Wands is usually going forth with plans, like making plans. This person has no plans going forth with the situation. Or here, Cancer, it feels like you're trying to move away from this Emperor. This is also somebody who is a CEO or, yeah, not going forth with plans. Somebody is very firm and fair, or no, firm and stubborn and set in their ways. It's a control thing, a control freak. Devil energy is low vibrational energy. Toxic work environment, toxic, you know, bickering, arguing about contracts. But there's something about feeling stuck. It almost feels like you feel in the middle of a contract, like piggy in the middle. But the devil energy could be like drug addiction, alcoholism, sex addiction, money hungry, materialism, materialistic, or an illusion. Some communication that's disappointing you. And that can also be something about a denial in some kind of contract or insurance payout or something here. What is this, Devil? And the 10 of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, whatever this is, it's heavily one-sided. I'm also getting something about a facade or a mask. Imposter. With this energy, it is also just watch if you're overspending, over drinking, overdoing it, overworking, or there is some kind of like heavily materialistic things going on here. This is also carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders and feeling like stuck and bound in some kind of web. This feels like it's deep. Four of Wands. Could it be over a home? Buying a home, selling a home, relocation and move? But the Four of Wands is your foundation and stability. Same thing with this Emperor. Something about the foundation and stability. This is also somebody controlling, but they have no plans going forth or budging. Somebody here is not willing to budge or move. Not even an inch. So what is this? What is this? Justice and Eight of Swords. And the Nine of Cups. It's like hoping and wishing and dreaming. Or there is an element of here, Cancer. Maintain your own emotional happiness despite on what's going on around you. Because creating your own emotional happiness is actually triggering and pissing people off. Or maybe that this was some kind of wish fulfillment or dream come true contract at one time. I'm also getting somebody who is a love bomber or somebody who is entitled, self-titled and righteous. Somebody feels entitled to your energy or entitled to something. Entitlement. Nine of Cups can also be overspending, over drinking, overeating, over consuming in some kind of contract here. So what is this? Out of the blue, communication and Four of Cups. Disappointing news that you might have to deliver. Or it's a truth bomb. But don't let this person distract you. And the Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Swords are flying. So there might be heated conversations or something that you need to get off your chest. The emotions, somebody here is, I'm open and receptive to conversation, but I'm not putting up with a lot of garbage or BS. Queen of Swords is also quick to cut, quick to think, quick to act. And it could come across as like venom. So this is like spewing disappointment, or there is somebody here who is harshly judgmental, like very pressure. Somebody is putting the pressure, applying pressure. I'm also getting something about an ultimatum. Queen of Swords can also be somebody single, widowed, a divorcee. But I'm getting about discipline. So discipline and focus, clarity, a lot of conversations. What is this? Eight of Wands and King of Swords in your focus? A second opinion. There is also a divine counterpart here. And the Six of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. So something about a reservation. So you're going somewhere and you have plans already. Six of Pentacles is also giving and receiving, sharing and caring. It's a supportive energy. This person could also be at a distance. That offers a lot of clarity or insight. I'm also getting something about the balancing of the scales. Sharing and caring. And there could be a lot of sharing and caring right here. But I'm also getting that leg up, a supportive energy, a supportive doctor, somebody who is well-rounded and very reserved, but they speak well. They speak meaningful words. Six of Pentacles can also be money, like somebody either owes money or paying down debt, but wants out of the contract. This is also giving of yourself generously, selflessly. Or this person is also very generous. What is this? Emperor and Two of Wands? You could definitely be dealing with an Aries because the Two of Wands is Aries energy, but the Emperor is like not budging. Somebody here is not budging, not moving. Could be a father because Emperor energy is all 4 kings in one, so a very masculine energy. Somebody who dominates some kind of circumstance, job situation, big company. And then you also have father, which, the devil energy is father, Capricorn energy. So something about your father being stubborn and not budging. And the 10 of Swords, yeah. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, because plants aren't going forth. But 10 of Swords is deuces. This is a dead end. This is an impasse. This shall not pass. Something about a pass. Maybe you gave this person a free pass, but this is also betrayal. Like the end of the line. This person possibly across the line as well. 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords is feeling stuck at a crossroads. One's the truth, one is an illusion. It is also not having all the information. Okay, so the information is going to come out. And yeah, there might be a lot of temper tantrums I'm getting. So it almost feels like the conversation you're having is about work. Let's just say it's about work and career. But now this person is even more fuming and pissed off. And they're saying, yeah, and you leave your underwear on the floor and I can't stand. So it's more picky. Someone really picking somebody apart. So it creates kind of like, if it was a molehill, it's now a mountain, right? Let's see what this devil energy and this heavy situation is. But this can also be some kind of intervention where somebody has an addictive personality, spending habits are out of control. Work isn't fair. Somebody also paying down debt or like is maxed out their visa. And the 3 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And 3 of Swords is heartbreak, separation, but it's a break up. But I'm also getting it breaks you free. Something that's breaking you open that made you feel stuck in something that was quite heavy. And the devil energy can also just be pride and ego. Like everybody wants to be right in the certain situation, but do you want to be happy or do you want to be right? Because you can get out of this contract. 7 of Swords, hidden knowledge, hidden information. But this can also be liar, cheater, stealer, thief. Something or someone around you robbing your time, money, and energy. This is also somebody who has a hidden agenda or a motive. Car salesman. So selling you a good story. 9 of Cups can also be like, watch the love bomber. Somebody wants to smooth things over. Or somebody feels entitled to some kind of contract here. But you've got the 3 swords, the 10 of swords. Swords are flying here. This person's not budging, or you're not going ahead with this person. And yeah, they might be fuming and pissed off. But it's good, whatever it is, because your outcome is like a breakup or breaking free from business ties. And somebody around you, it feels intense, an intense conversation, an intense situation, an intense person. And the 9 of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. 9 of Swords is thinking worst case scenario. But it is also stress, anxiety, worry. Like, see how you feel like you're sleeping on these swords? It's like nails in your back. Nails to a chalkboard. And this can also be something about fighting over inheritance, fighting over property, money. You have somebody here also. This person's hot on the gun on the way that they communicate, though. It's like projecting rage and anger. Like this person has steam coming out of their ears. I'm also getting with this Nine of Swords, the analysis paralysis. So thinking a lot, stressing a lot. This has been quite stressful for you. The noise. You need to block out the noise. Block out the naysayers. Block out the critics. And the Nine of Swords is also thinking worst case scenario, but worst case scenario doesn't happen. Two Pentacles. Two Pentacles is my all work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy. So what is happening? I'm getting something over a will, fighting over a will. I'm getting also where there's a will, there's a way. So stay in this high vibrational energy and be hopeful for the outcome that you want. Stay in this energy. Don't feed into fear. When you feed into fear, you're going to attract in more situations that you don't want that are causing you more sleepless nights or anxiety. I'm also getting something about like heavy intervention. So give me one more card for this Emperor. Whoa, this is intense. And the Three of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Definitely be dealing with a Gemini or an Aries, a Gemini, possibly a Scorpio. But Three of Wands is high expectations. It means you act this way or you will be reprimanded. This is also somebody who has high expectations that you should think, act, and abide by their rules. Well, there's a new sheriff in town. This is also some kind of comfort zone. So something about walking on eggshells was comfortable than addressing the problem. Two of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Well, Page of Swords is gossip. And that can also be my obnoxious brat in the tarot. It is also somebody who talks a big story, but their words and actions don't reflect on what they're doing. Whether this is in a company or in your personal life. Page of Swords is also somebody who is stalking, watching, jealous, envy, and just watch out for the gossip. Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Right here, Nine of Cups. Find balance in this Justice card. Find your own sense of balance and equilibrium and get into this Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is creating your own emotional happiness. So still finding the good things in life, stopping and smelling the flowers. Be able to create your own joy and happiness. Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? See how this person's giving themselves a nice warm hug? Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Trust your path. No, wait, postpone, pause, and say no. So somebody here coming back around to renegotiate with you. And as you can see, there's thunder and lightning. The answer is no. Somebody could also be coming to you. Maybe this person overspends, overeats, overindulges, has a good time. But this is a prison that they're stuck in. So somebody feels entitled to, like, you're the bank. It's like, don't give to this energy. I know they're going to say something. They're going to be up in your face or being, why not, pissed off. Because you're not. Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Look at all these hands trying to get a hold of your beauty. And this doesn't have to actually be happening to you, Cancer. It could be happening to your spouse. It could be happening to your cousin. maybe your brother and sister are in a dispute over finances or insurance companies, but you keep feeling like you're picky in the middle of it. You don't have to get in the middle of it. You are giving too many Fs. Give 0 right there. These cards are cheeky, but I like them because they're real. Stop giving Fs. You think someone is lying? They are. Step away from the crazy making diet for 1 hot second. Kale spirulina takes like ours. Eat some yummy shish. Bacon, chocolate, beer. Yeah, maybe you have to indulge. Maybe you never indulge. This is about, you know, going out and splurging. Eat the cake, buy the shoes. Lightning. Figure shish out on your own. Yeah, and that's the whole thing, is like nobody's coming to save you. But what you can do is save yourself. You don't have to be in this situation. I know it's uncomfortable. I know it's intense. Get over yourself. Pull your shish together. Help people. Give back. Do good shish for humanity. You are right here. Winning. You've got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shish. You could have a problem with a Libra. A father, like something about a controlled father or something. The dragonfly. Be lighthearted. Find out things coming to light. Adapt, change, and heal. Be lighthearted. Finding out things coming to light. Adapt, change, and heal. You think someone is lying? They are. And I feel like it's pissing you off. I think it's so disappointing when you figure out the person that is, you know, it's almost like somebody's opting out, but they're not telling you. Or this person is like, yeah, we're totally on the same page. We're totally going through the same plans. They're not. Healthy choices. Beautiful energy. Yeah, getting back to you, that self-care, self-love, remothering yourself. Maybe you got pulled out of your alignment or pulled into this gunk here, Cancer. But healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and life, self-love, self-care, and being happy. And then it says, keys on a ring, many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, and one night stand. So if somebody keeps stringing you along as well, I feel like you're over it. Healing heart. Oh, this is so beautiful. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addictions right here. Oh, I love that. You deserve the very best. Pulling yourself together. You are on the mend. But man, this was intense, or this is going to be an intense situation. You don't have to say much. I would get back into the hot seat. Focus on this, your own sense of equilibrium and truth, and that 9 of Cups. You're like, my wish fulfillment and dream come true is out there. And I hold myself in high regards. The Phoenix, new phases, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, and change of mind. Yeah, but this person already changed their mind, maybe even like 10 months ago. 4, 10, 3, and 2. Something about any kind of 2, 3, 4, and 10 months. So this could go back 10 months as well. Like this person already knew what they were going to do 10 months ago, but they weren't filling you in. So it almost feels like you were being strung along in some kind of circumstance, or this person, something about taking down the big dog. Whoever this person is. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe, and Cancer. If you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.